Aloha! I wonder what's coming up next. Let's see. Oh, we've got a weeknight update with Ellie Muller. Then the morning show starting Rebel Wilson and extremely early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come at Nick and Night. Aloha!
From the YouTube dojo, place that Conan O'Brien will probably never visit, even if he did get the big name on HBO Max. Wait, it's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller, and now here he is, the man who thinks that Conan O'Brien has made a big mistake by moving from late night TV to HBO Max. Mr. Ellie Connie Muller! Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Connie Muller. What's up, what's up? Tom Allen, kids! Hey, thank you very much. How you doing, boss? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm doing all right. I found out about this week's Content of the Week question, and it's a doozy. I know, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's going to be one of those weeks. All right? Now, as you may or may not know, at the end of last week, we ended one of our shows with Knuckles and Silver finding out about some aliens breaking into the studio. But as it turns out, those aliens are helping us out with our battle against Ezekiel Slick. And that made me wonder. That really made me wonder. It made me wonder if there's anyone out there, who could help all of us out. And this is where this week's question comes in. Do you know anyone, fictional or real, who could also help us beat Ezekiel Slick and his minions? I mean, we've talked about so many different people before, like Dr. Doofenshmirtz and things like that, but who else could help us? I'm serious. Who else could help us? Now, I've been getting a couple of good responses, over the past few hours. But I need more responses, all right? I need some more responses. So, if anyone out there has an idea of who else could help us out, they could be real, they could be fictional, they could be the combination of the two. At this point, I don't really care, what you choose. Just please respond to the Count of the Week question on my community tab, blah, blah, blah. Now, what we do around here, right? The theme song was composed by Dominic Mattis Piano. Some of the other things on the show have been brought to us by the Camera Lady, the Color Bee crew, and of course, Ibrahim 2004. Never Papa 9 is one of our other Shoutout Spotlight winners, and he has a lot of gameplays and things like that. The Bacchus has a bunch of things related to movies. He used to do movie night, and now he's doing other stuff. Who else? We got the Bobby McHenry Show and Bobby McHenry with all things related to a different type of late night show. Master Joe, the undefeated champion, has some Dragon Ball Z related content, and Bobby the Millennial, Dark Blood Studios, Sky Dragon, and Sophie Dragon have all things related to Dragon Tales and whatnot. All right, now we are about 4 minutes into the show, and we haven't gotten into the meat and potatoes of this program yet. So let's go. What's up, what's up, what's up? Here we go. What's up? What's up with Conan O'Brien, a man who wants to be on Max? That's right, it used to be called HBO Max, but that's another story for another time. Now, after 28 years on late night TV, he is about to find out that streaming services are cheap in terms of paying the people who do shows for them. Now, he has a show on Max, formerly known as HBO Max, that will allow him to travel. Wow. Hope that he doesn't meet a vampire sheep. Now, hold on. He has decided to bring a lost SNL movie back from the dead. Yep, Hans and Franz will be in the form of a podcast. Yeah, I know. It will be a very long adventure. Ouch. But wait a minute. It could also be a good thing. Think about it. If movies were turned into YouTube videos or podcasts, then think of how successful they would be. Think about it. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Well, we'll have time to think about that later on. Right now, Fragrance and MP have a top 8 list for everybody. Here we go. Top 8 list. Here we go. Ah, yes. Thank you, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 things that people will always call Conan O'Brien. Number 8, tall. Number 7, goofy. Number 6, crazy. Number 5, stinky. Number 4, loopy. Number 3, odd. Number 2, weird. And number 1, silly. Wait a minute. Isn't it weird that we're talking about a late night legend? Well, it is pretty weird, but he's no longer on late night TV, and I think it's highly established that he might never see this program because he's too busy with other stuff. Yeah, that is true. So, what can we do now? Toss it back to the boss? Good idea. Thanks, boys. I'll take it from here. You know what we do around here? You know what we do? All right. I don't need to tell you this, but I got to. Everybody, remember the hashtags, hashtag Weeknight, the hashtag LDO for late night, hashtag LDO for adult swim, hashtag spread love around, blah, blah, blah. Like this thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your chat in the comment section down below. We'll have Edward Scott when we come back. The world around this, most of us is built to choir, and the all-important talking time right after this. This is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your Friday night.
Story time. They were having a lovely time, and then all of a sudden a duck flew above them, and it was beautiful and majestic.
Nine out of 10 barnyard animals agree. Watch Nick at Night for good TV.
Hey, you know, this could be your Empire carpet. After all, carpets from $6.95 a yard installed with padding, that's a pretty good deal. Maybe your name is on this carpet, especially if you like the idea of credit terms with no installment payment for 60 days. Just think, Empire could be cutting your carpet right now, and you could have it in 3 or 4 days. This is probably your Bissell shampooer, too. It's free with 2 rooms. So for Pete's sake, call up and get your carpet. 588-2300. That's Empire. Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boy. Hey, boss, how are you? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm doing great. Wait a minute. Is this the first time in quite some time that you did the first several minutes of this program without any mistakes whatsoever? You know what? Yeah. Wow. That's one fine way to start a new week, huh? Yes, it is. And now, here's something else to jumpstart everybody's week. The world around us. Here we go.
Help! Someone help! I've been turned into a frog! And this butterfly is absolutely on me! Well, I'll find a way to turn myself back into a normal human again. But now it's time for another exciting episode of the World of Ramness. Ribbit. So, Explorer Nunu, how come are we in the ocean again? Well, it's because we need to capture the mermaids on film so that we can add it to our aquarium collection. Oh, I thought you meant something else. Focus! Besides, I'm actually still driving this thing. Okay, sorry. And make sure you keep on the lookout for them. Sure thing. Look at our flowers. Aren't they neat? Wouldn't you think our flowers is complete? Wouldn't you think that we're the girls? The girls who have everything. Nice voice there, Mermaid DLR. Aw, thank you, Mermaid Beth. And besides, we need to make sure that this flower garden of ours is totally protected of us. Yeah, we don't want any fishes or anybody trying to steal our garden. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I see some mermaids. Oh, perfect. What the? There's a giant freaking thing heading our way. They think that they are so smart of trying to get to our garden. Well, we're gonna get them away. How, Mermaid Beth? How? I think I have an idea. Now that is an excellent idea, Mermaid Beth. Let's do it. Oh, we're almost there. Huh, there they are. Let's absolutely get the camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Scram! Whoa! Oh man, we didn't even yell louder enough. Well, that didn't work. Wait a minute. Why did they do that? Maybe it's because... Wait a minute. Look, they're keeping guard of their garden. Maybe that's why. I'll ask. Excuse us, mermaids. Are you, keeping guard of your garden? Why, yes, we are, so that you guys won't touch it. Yeah, that's for sure. But we weren't going to do that. You weren't? No, all we wanted is to film you. Film us? Ooh, being on camera. Oh, we would love that. Great. Now say something. I'm Mermaid DLR. I'm Mermaid Beth. And this is our garden. So stay away, because we're protecting it at all costs. And cut. That's a wrap. Wow, we did it. Now we get to add the mermaids to our collection. Hey, do you want to stay at our garden for some fun? Yeah, sure, of course. Come on, let's go get our scuba gear. Welcome to our garden, but do not touch it. We won't touch it. Yeah, and thanks. And that has been another exciting episode of the World of Ramness. I know, I'm trying to become human. And the World Randomness has been sponsored by Casting Shoes with an association of Nick at Night. Remember, when your late night TV breaks, they'll fix it for you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try to figure out a way to turn myself back into a human.
Right on! Yes! Right on! And now, we have something else that's really great. You know, a classic performance from the Multiple Disability Choir. Now, hopefully, Evil Amber 2004 will come up with something new, you know, for our week and update in the very near future. But for now, check this out.
Oh, my little Aura. Are you crying? Are you crying all out for Lucario? I think you did. I think you really did. Oh, don't cry, bestie. Lucario's here. Lucario's here. Here, bestie. I'll cradle you no matter what. Come here. Come to Lucario. There. Lucario's here. Lucario's here. You'll be okay. I promise. Now, bestie. There. Don't cry. Lucario's here. Lucario's here. I'm Multiverse Disability Choir. Will you help me sing a very special lullaby for Princess RKG?
Sure, Lucario. Anything for RKG.
That's good to hear, Diamond. Let's sing along. Aw, there. Please don't cry, RKG. Don't cry. It's okay. Lucario's here. Lucario's here. Here. We'll sing you a very special lullaby just for you.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
There. It's okay, partner. Lucario's here. Lucario's here. There. Lucario's here. I'll protect you. You're so adorable when you sleep. Rest easy, bestie. Just remember that Lucario loves you and so does your mom and daddy.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
Sweet dreams, bestie. Lucario loves you very much.
And down will come baby, cradle and all.
All right. We're really cooking tonight. And you want to know what we're going to do now? We're going to put a little strawberry on top. No. That's not what we're doing at all. We're going to have some talking time. Here we go.
Do you know what time it is? Yeah, see, it's talking time, where he talks about what he's gonna talk about. So, let's talk about it!
Yes, indeed. You might have heard about this, but but if you haven't, then let me bring you up to speed, okay? 3 years ago, Conan O'Brien announced that he was going to retire from late night TV and do something on HBO Max. Or at least that's what it was called at the time. Now it's going to be called Max. All right. Then, a year after that, he left late night TV for good. And now it's announced that what he's going to do on Max, not HBO Max anymore, but Max, will be called, and this is crazy. All right, it will be called Conan Must Go, which is a travel series, in which he will go all over the world to meet new friends. Friends that he has met. Oddly enough, on his highly acclaimed podcast, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Interesting. Very interesting. So, now Conan O'Brien is going to do, I think, CNN type of documentaries, I guess. Because, it sort of feels like, the current CNN bot. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good fit. But, if that's what Conan wants to do, why stop him? I must say, though, that this is pretty odd. It is pretty odd. But hey, here's some interesting news. Remember the Hans and Franz sketch on Saturday Night Live? Some of you might remember, some of you might not. But basically, this is what it's all about, okay? And if this thing can pop up again, then that would be nice. But, basically what the whole thing will be about is just a bunch of, just two guys, being buffed up, for whatever, all right? And, this is really weird, all right? Because, it's just two guys being buffed. But anyway, Conan O'Brien, who came up with that sketch, on Saturday Night Live, wanted it to become a movie, and it almost did, but apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger, backed out, but that was, way back when. Now, it's going to be part of a podcast. Now, actually, it's going to be its own podcast, and it is going to be insane, and I'm really glad that it's going to happen because now people are really going to get, very deep with the people who were going to make that movie. I wonder how well that will do. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, we got a big week of shows coming up this week. We just finished up one episode. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Ricky Lake. And then on Wednesday, Harrison Ford. He recently retired from the Indiana Jones franchise. Thursday, Marisol Nichols. And then on Friday, we will talk about Adult Swim. Ironically enough, I'm trying to get a show on Adult Swim. Actually, I'm trying to get this show on Adult Swim. I don't know if it'll work, but, we'll see. And Mao Chuck will be on board, Kirby Crew, the Camel Lady, E-Barber 2004. Just everybody's going to be on board all this week. It's going to be one of those weeks, all right? So please do not miss a moment, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. That's news. I'm out, Keith. 4x4.
9 out of 10 barnyard animals agree. Watch Nick at Night for good TV.